It's one of the most remote places on Earth, Mongolia's eastern steppe, the largest grassland in the world. It's also one of the least protected landscapes. That's why Mongolian native Gala Davaa left it 7 years ago to study conservation science abroad.
I miss the grassland a lot. I dreamed about it sometimes, but I had to wait for 4 years to come back and sit here.
Today, as a nature conservancy scientist, he's monitoring the grasslands and working with herders to protect the wildlife that keep grasslands healthy.
It's like ocean of grasses. Nobody around you, and it's just you and the nature. I don't know how many places you can enjoy on Earth in this type of landscape.
When Gala was growing up, hunting and grazing were still sustainable on the steppe. But market demands in the last 20 years have led to intense poaching and overgrazing, and subsequently, less wildlife.
In terms of pressure on the environment, demand for wildlife product has increased dramatically.
But hunting isn't the only thing that's changed in Mongolia since Gala became a scientist. Today, mining is providing Mongolia with one of the fastest growing economies in the world, creating worries for herders like Manzit Dorch, whose traditional grazing lands are covered in mining leases. 40% of Mongolia has been leased for mining, but much of Mongolia's population depends on the health of the grasslands to support their livestock and families.
How do you balance these two interests and these two needs? The Nature Conservancy was approached by the government, by the President of Mongolia, to help with this.
Gala is working with mining companies and the government on a plan for development in tune with nature, where the mining should be, how traditional grazing lands can best be sustained, and where efforts to protect wildlife should be made. In protected areas like Tosin Holstai, Gala is recruiting both herders and rangers to participate in its management. Before the Conservancy got involved, Tosin Holstai only had one ranger on a motorcycle to protect 1.2 million acres. But now, thanks to Gala and the Nature Conservancy, there are 6 rangers, and their work is paying off. Grasses are thriving, gazelles are calving in the protected area, and just today, the rangers saw a wolf in the reserve.
That made me really happy to hear that wolf is back in the reserve. And hopefully we'll have more wolves in a few years.